Hello, Gemini. I am Ulrich. I'm a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do the Lenormand card reading for the sign of Gemini for the month of November. As always, we will do 4 card readings for the sign of Gemini for the month of November. And these are based on the natural elements in your astrological chart, or for some of you, on your time of birth. These basic elements are air, earth, water, and fire. Now, the 4 objects that you always see on my table are directly connected to those objects. So you choose or you pick one that you think relates most to your personality, or you choose one you feel most comfortable with. This object of your choice, it should or it will relate the best to your current situation. However, if the object and the related video does not match your first choice, please check the other videos that are directly connected in the same session. I'm sure one of the 4 will fit you. Anyway, the matches represent the fire element, the stone represents the earth element, the aerosol sprayer represents the air element, and the shell represents the water element. So Gemini, here we go for your card reading for November 2021. Hello, Gemini, and welcome to the shell or the water group for your card reading, Lenormand card reading for November 2021. And as your first card here, we see the fish. The fish here on the first card, it means there's an expansion on the person, meaning mostly this means that good things are coming to you. Maybe money is coming to you, or you already have money. This is possible also. If it's not about money, it means that a lot of opportunities will be offered to you, and you have the key in the middle. This is actually a very good combination. Even if there would be issues related to money, solutions would be offered to you, and you would go ahead. You will put a lot in action here for putting your money orders in straight here. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, this points also to financial independence here. This is what we are seeing. Probably we have an abundant outlook on life. For some people, it could also mean that they literally gain physical weight here, but it will, of course, not apply on everybody. Anyway, this points anyway that we need to be a little bit active here in life. If we need certain financial disciplines in our life, maybe we need to apply them. And it's possible if we didn't reach our goals yet, financial goals, that we put a lot of energy in it. This is what we are seeing here. It's like we want to focus on it if we did not yet reach it. Anyway, here we have a lot of opportunities. We learn a lot of doors open for us here. It's possible also on the physical front here that people are attracted to you, because mostly the fish attract people here. This is what we are seeing. If you do business or something, or in your work or wherever you are, it's like people are automatically attracted to you. And with the snake next to you especially, it could mean that people are even sexually attracted to you, or you have a partner who is sexually attracted to you. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Then with the key as the central card here, we see here that there are positive things happening to us. We literally get the key for solutions in our hand. If we don't, for instance, see things clear, the key offers a solution for seeing things clear. If there are certain issues in our life, we can resolve these issues. This is what we are all seeing with this card. Anyway, we should be smart, especially with the snake there. We have the ability to be smart, use our brains. We have a very strong possibility here. We can be very strong, focused on certain achievements or goals in our life. This is what we are seeing. But now we will go in the horizontal lines here. We start here with the fish. We will start with the corner cards. We will mirror the cards first. We will mirror the fish and the person card here. We will take the person card as a neutral card. Why? We do very extensive readings here for a lot of people. And here you can put yourself there as a woman also, because we do broad readings here. If I mention differently in details, I will mention specifically. Anyway, the fish and the man here, it points to a person who has already a lot of finances in his life. This person or this man or this woman, she or he could already have enough money Also, here we see that this could be also a person in entrepreneurship. If this is so, this person is very focused on the entrepreneurship, because the snake can be very focused on certain targets in life. This is a smart investor. The snake is very smart. It's intelligence. Even if it cannot reach his goal, it go around for reaching his goal. It thinks, it don't move fast. It stays till it's the right moment, for instance, to make an investment, to get the move. The snake waits in the grass till it's the right moment to come out. So you have these abilities here if you have certain investments you want to make, and you should apply them, because this is upon you now. Anyway, this points, as I said, to a businessman, a businesswoman. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, this person can actually, if they're in certain stages of their life, they can buy whatever they want. Then we have the other corner cards here, the stars and the whip. The stars and the whip here we see if we have certain issues in our life before. We already have the key here, but these are two forgiving cards. We can find solution here. And the stars is about restoring certain problems that we have in our life. If we had an issue with a man or with a woman or with certain people in our environment, here we see that we can restore these problems. Especially you have the sun there. The sun is an all over positive card. So this means that you will, if you need to make a compromise, or if you say that there was a problem and you discuss, you're diplomatic towards each other, it means here that the things will be worked out, especially with the sun in the middle. Anyway, it could also mean that you have a lot of inspiration, hope for reaching for your future. This is what we are seeing here. This person can really shine here. This is a person that has a lot of personal energy. The sun and the whip is a very strong combination for energy. The sun is energy, it's life. And the whip here is an energetic card also. So these are both very energetic cards for solving something, for getting in action, for forgiveness. This is what we are seeing here. We see actually a very hardworking person here. For some people in this group, this could be that you are literally an athlete, that you sport a lot, because this can give like an athlete, a person who really has a lot of inner strength, who is physically very strong for running, for whatever it is, here for sports in general. This combination also, it can point if you have on the sex life, I mean, is that your sex life is very active, especially with these two cards. The sun is fertility, it's life, as I said, and the whip is putting things in actions. For some of you here, they could literally see the stars if they go in interaction with certain partners. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, here we see here also that if we doubt certain things in our life, it's possible that in our surroundings, we ask the opinion of other people. We ask to see, to criticize us, but we ask for constructive criticism that leads us somewhere. So if somebody is in our environment that we trust, it's possible that we ask that person, what is his point of view? And we let him give criticism. Of course, there will be limitations because the sun cannot take everything, but there will be a constructive criticism here possible here. Anyway, conflicts will be solved, as I said here, with this combination. Then we go in the horizontal lines here. We have the fish and the snake. Here we see that there is a very strong focus on the money here. The person here, you as a person, you have a very strong focus on the money, a very strong focus on business. This is what we are seeing here. It means that our business is expanding. With this combination also, the snake is a very tricky card. It's smart, but it means also that there might be people in our environments or close to us that don't have all the right intentions. So here we need to see if we make certain investments that we move slowly. The snake is a slowly moving card, so we need to handle this very diplomatic here. If we do certain investments, we need to look around us. If we can want to achieve certain goals in our life, in this case, financial goals, we need to here, if we cannot directly move to our goal, we need to go around it, because the snake tends to go around problems. She's diplomatic, she don't attack directly. So here you see, you need to use this combination at your advantage here. Anyway, if there were certain, or if there are certain financial uncertainties in your life, if you play it smart, these will disappear here. Here we do literally everything if we are focused for reaching our goal here. This is what we are seeing here. There's also, there can be an abundance here. There can be an abundance, but the central card here is the snake. So we need to be smart, diplomatic, go around if we cannot directly come to the problem. Then we have the snake and the man. This points is this, if this is you as a person, this points to a very smart person, a person who waits till it's the right time, or who should wait till the right time. It's possible also that here we have certain ideas in our head and we are unwilling to share this with others because maybe it could compromise our goal. And this is a good thing to do. It's best here that we keep quiet. If we have certain goal, it's best not to share too much. Even if we ask for criticism, we can do this in a diplomatic way. Here, this is what we are seeing. It's possible that you have competition. The snake can point to competition, that you have competition around you. So this is what we are seeing here with this combination. In another way, if you have a partner, a fixed relationship, this could mean that your partner is very possessive to you, that he's very suspicious about the relationship. And I'm gonna add immediately with the snake, it's possible because the snake always points to triangles. So it's possible here that one of both partners is in a triangle relationship. It means they are involved with one than more person. If you are aware of this and you accept, this is fine. If you are not, you should look around you, because mostly with this combination, there is something going on here related to triangle relationship. Also, excuse me, also on the business front, we need to be aware that we have competition, because there is more than one here. If we think that we are the only one in business for a certain contract, this is not the case. There is a competitor here, you can be sure here, who is very communicative and who want to reach his goal also. So you will need to play it smart and you will need to think about it. Here, this is what we are seeing. So you will need to play the game clever here if you are in business here. Anyway, there's a lot of ambition also in this combination. This is what we are seeing. Sometimes we will need to be slippery for reaching our goals. This is what we will need to use all our skills, because the snake can be very practical also. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. In some cases, this points to an alpha type of man. This is what we are seeing here. It could point to a person in charge, a lawyer, a diplomat, somebody in charge in the business here, or the responsible of his department. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Then we have the second horizontal line, the birds, the key, and the clouds. The birds and the key here, it means that we are having conversation. There's a strong focus here on the thinking part. So it means there's a lot of thinking going on. The birds are nervous. So there's some nervosity here, but there's also a lot of thinking. There's thinking about how we need to solve certain problems in our life. If this is related to business, it could mean that you literally talk, brainstorm. You want things to clear up because we have the clouds here, and probably the key will give you the solutions if you think a lot. You need to think why this is an encouraging combination here for thinking, for moving ahead, for using your intelligence, expressing your intelligence. This is what we see here. But we have the snake here. We cannot talk before we are sure. We need to keep our things under our head here, as we see. Anyway, if you have good ideas, you could put them with the snake in practical use here. This is what we are seeing here. So if you feel that it's not the right time to open or to reveal your plans, maybe you are right and you need to wait till it's your time to come out here. This is what we are seeing here. When it's time to communicate, you will come out and you can express your opinion very thoroughly if it's the right time. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, we see here, if we are talking, we know clearly what we are talking about. Sometimes we see the problem coming and we just need to put it in practicality. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, there is a lot of stress also involved in this thinking process. There's a lot of open communication, but as we said, we don't need to say everything here. There also, after this problem is solved, there will be a certain relief. You will feel relief because the key can solve problems. Once this is passed, you will feel relieved. Then we have the key and the clouds here. The key and the clouds here, it points that we solve problems in our life. We are figuring things out. If there was confusion, as I said, the key will clear things up here. There's a lot of smartness here going on, especially with the snake there. Anyway, here there could be some confusion. And if you find certain solutions that you felt restricted before, it's possible that you are confused about this newfound freedom. So if there was an issue and you finally solved it, then you could be confused about this newfound freedom. This is what we are seeing here also. Here we see also there's that if we solve this problem, maybe we need the same thing in the future again. So it's important that we find this solution because maybe in the future we can apply it again. This is what we are seeing here. It's important for further developments in our life here. This is what we are seeing here. If we have certain misunderstandings with certain people, we will see clarity. We will see where the problem is coming from here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's possible also, if you're very strong focused, that you listen to others, but that your mind is in a way already made up. You want to see the angle of others, but I think here you work the basic plan already out. But still there is confusion and you want to ask, as we saw here, others' opinion, you ask others' criticism, maybe because you want to see if you covered all your angles or all your bases here. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the stars and the sun here. This is a very positive combination. This is as good as it gets. Anyway, this points that all kinds of good things come up. If they would not come to us, we will put a lot of energy in it, so things happen here. Dreams can come true with the first two cards here. There is positive energies. There is success that we can reach. It's possible that we dream of more success. We wish for success. This is what we are seeing here. There's certain fruition here that we are seeing here. As I said here, the sun is life. So here we see this here. You are happy here. You dare to be happy. Maybe before you were a little bit confused about your happiness, but here we see that we have the possibility to be happy. Then we have the sun and the whip on itself. Here, as I said earlier, if there were certain issues in your team or in your environment here, we see that we work this out here. We overturn this situation. Challenges that we had before, we overturn them in a positive thing. So we will learn a lot about this whole situation. If there was a conflict here, it will go here into a kind of happiness here. In another way, as I said, if you have a partner, there could be a lot of activity on the physical front here with the partner. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination. It's possible here if we have a partner that we literally show off against each other on the physical front. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Then we have, and I mean it's in a positive way. Then we have the fish, the birds, and the stars. The fish and the birds here, we see that the birds are moving and they're moving in a nervous way. So this is like money moving in a stressful way. There are financial transactions here and they will go well. But as we said, we need to play it smart with the snake there. There's a lot of, here we see that if we made certain investments, there could be a return on our investments here. This is what we are seeing. If we do business or we work for a certain person or we are a salesman, here we see more sales. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Also, we need to examine how we can improve ourselves more on the financial side. This is what we are seeing here. We need to learn to manage better if we want to improve financially more. Here we need to, the snake is smart and she investigates how she can make more. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, this can also point to certain business partners. If you have a business partner, be sure that this business partner is legitimate, that there are no tricky things going on. Make sure that this partner is already only involved with you yourself here. This is what we are seeing here. Also, if you put things on social media, be careful, especially if it's related to your business. Be careful what you put there, because once you put out there, people have a way to interpret things, and be careful, don't share what you don't need to share here, especially on the business front. There could be some gossip here behind you this is what we are seeing here. Anyway, there will be a lot of going on. There will be a lot of communication, a lot of noise, a lot of thoughts here going on. It could be a little bit a hectic situation about money. It's like stock brokering here, buying, selling. This is what we are seeing here. But if there is chaos in money, you will be the one, if you play it smart, that will be profit from it. So if things go wrong, for instance, on the stock market or with money or with investments, you will be the one, if you play it smart, that will make profits on it here. This is what we are seeing here. And then we have the birds and the stars here. If you had certain wishes here, this points to wish fulfillments. If you're, this could also point that we get a license, we pass an exam. If we need certain licenses, exams, if we're in another stage of our life, this points that we are passing an exam or we get a license or something. This is possible here. Or if we're waiting for something, for some kind of document, financial document, the document will come to us here. Anyway, this is points to can also point to certain interviews that we communicate with certain people about money. Here there is nervous talking about money. This is what we are seeing here. And it's possible that everybody find the situation very hectic, but in the chaos, it's like you apply the chaos theory here. You see structure in the chaos. Some people can find, Gemini has a very complicated mind. So here, this is can be an advantage situation for people who are very mental, who have a very strong mental function, and they can, in the chaos, they can find really meaning here. It's a little bit difficult to explain, but Gemini understand these things, what I'm saying here. Then we have the snake, the key, and the sun. The snake and the key here, if we need to overcome certain situations in our life, we will overcome them. We will manage them with smartness here. If there was an explosive situation or an assertive situation here, we will be able to disarm it. Here we make it harmless here. We will try to approach after thinking the situation in a different way here. Anyway, if you have solutions, as I said earlier, don't share your solutions, especially not on media. Keep the solutions for yourself till the right time. There's a success possibility here. You can literally move around for getting success here. You can manage your success here. This is possible here. It's possible also, Gemini likes to be free, that you have a very strong feeling to be free. This could be on your personal front or on the business front. There's sometimes this points to a strong desire to be free, and especially to be yourself. The sun wants to be himself. This is what we are seeing here. Don't rely on it before you know for sure that the situation is solid. So before you make second steps, see that the first step is solid here. Don't do things before their time here. This is possible also. But anyway, this points that we can find a way in to become ourselves. We find a way in. This is what we see here with this combination. It's here also we see again that probably in the business front or in a part of our life, we have an eye opener. If we would discover, for instance, this is another angle that our partner would not be faithful to us, and it's possible with the snake, if we are aware of it, it's fine. If not, that we get an eye opener in that front. If this is on the business front, it's literally that our eyes are opened in the business. But I think here this is more in the front of relationships. Here we really could get a lesson here with this combination. Then we have the key and the sun on itself here. Here this points again to smartness. Here we achieve a high level of competition. We reach for our goals here. This is what we are seeing here. There's a lot of improvement here in life. A lot is offered to us. There's good luck, victory, this all the positive things here from the sun you have. There's happiness, the light shines on you. There are solutions. After this problem is solved, you probably are very stressed before. It's maybe wise to take a day off for recovering here from this situation, or you take a short vacation. This is possible also. It don't need to be far. The birds are mostly close by. So you can take some time off here for clearing your mind here if this situation is over. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. What we see more here, then we have the man, the clouds, and the whip. The man and the clouds here, it points to a person who is very focused on the problems. He can put a lot of energy in these problems here. It's possible there's somebody in your life who is not clear. We have the snake there, we mentioned this earlier, or who don't present himself as they really are. It doesn't have to affect you personally, but you need to be aware that the problem is there. You will need to find ways to solve this problem if somebody is not honest to you, if they show themselves different than they are. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. In a way, if we are not happy in our current relationship, it's possible also that we return to a previous relationship. It's possible we connect with an ex-partner here, or the person that is close to us returns to the ex-partners because the snake returns. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, it could mean that you had some trouble with this person before, or this person had trouble before, or the partner that you're involved in had a difficult situation, a clouded situation with this person before. Maybe this person is a little bit irritant. They always change their mind. This is possible also. Maybe this person is a shady character. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the clouds and the whip here. The clouds and the whip here, this points that this situation, if there is a situation with a certain partner, this makes you angry. It makes you frustrated, and you see this as a challenge here. You feel this as a certain threat here. It's possible also that you withdraw and you literally wait, and this could be a smart thing to do, that you wait to protect yourself because you feel that their situation could be threatening for you. It's like you have the feeling something would explode. Would be here. But if you play it smart, you can disarm the situation. We saw this earlier already, but you will need to play it smart. It's possible that this whole situation give you a paralyzing feeling. This is what we are seeing here. We are a little bit insecure here. There are misunderstandings, but we saw this earlier. You will be able to work it out if you play it smart. Then we have the fish, the key, and the whip. The fish and the key, it points to business in general. We already saw it here. This is a person with a very smart business mind who can earn money here. This is when there are windfalls in business. There's probably bonuses coming. If you don't get the bonuses, you will strive for it. This is what we are seeing here. Financial doors are unlocked to us. If they don't open themselves, we will open. And here with the whip, we put a lot of energy. We are creative here. This is what we are seeing here. This is the key to profit here. We are open, we gain understanding. We are not also stingy with this combination. We spend money here also. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, you should take this opportunity if this comes to you. Anyway, then the last combination, the key and the whip here in the cross. Here we overcome some pain, probably related to the partners. We overcome these hurts. We find a solution for us. if we are smart, as I said, we can work out this problem, or we can minimize this explosive situation that is going on here. The argument that we had before, maybe we can dissolve it. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, this will be a very life-changing situation for you. Will learn a lot from this situation that is going on, especially on the partner field here, but also on the business front. You will need to learn some important lessons, and we said it here already many times, you will need to be smart. It's possible, if you're not so experienced on the sexual front, this is another angle, that you get really a very important sexual sexual experience with a certain partner. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's like we get an eye opener in that field also. We already saw this, but I want to mention it again here. Anyway, the discussion will be cleared up if there were some discussions here. You will know how to express yourself very well also in difficult situations. Gemini knows how to communicate. It's the sign of communication. So this will not be a problem here with this combination. Anyway, we need to, in all cases here, if the situation is threatening and you feel the threat coming, whatever it is, or whatever it comes from the financial side or from the relationship side, we need to be beware that we protect ourselves here. We need to put boundaries here with this combination. We cannot let it go so far here. It's possible also, if you see the situation clear, that you immediately act, because the whip has things to act. So if somebody does something wrong to you and you feel in a safe position, it's possible that you immediately punish in a way. This is what we are seeing here also. Then we have the man, the key, and the stars. The man and the key here, we see that a person close to us, or we ourselves, we are finding solution. We see this here again, smartness here. There's revelations here. There's a person here, or we ourselves are very reliable. We see here a person who's reliable, who finds solution, who has a clear mind, who can find solution. You can find open doors here. You can open doors. You will, after the situation is on, you feel very free here. There's a lot of freedom here in this laying. Sometimes Gemini likes to have free. He likes to be committed, but Gemini is two. There are two types on two sides on Gemini. He likes to be committed, but he also likes to be free. It's difficult to explain, but Gemini understands what this means, or what am I saying here. There is two sides to Gemini. Anyway, there is a key here to success. We will, if a person was too close to us, or we felt restricted by a certain person in our life, we will try to find freedom. It's not that we don't want to be committed, but we want to find freedom here. This is what we are seeing here. We want to refine our freedom. Then we have the key and the stars here. Again, here, this points to intelligent solutions. It's possible also that if you have certain physical desires, you open up for them. This is what we saw already here. Anyway, this points also to good results. It's possible that you have spiritual, if you are the spiritual type, that you have important spiritual experiences here. You see something as it is here. This is what we are seeing here, and you will be relieved here. Also, we need to be sure, if we are interact with certain partners, that we might think that they understand us, but maybe they are not. Maybe they pretend to understand us. Because if you have a complicated mind, sometimes people are unable to understand you. This is what we are seeing. But it might, they wear a mask and they pretend that they understand you. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, you will aspire to the fact that others understand you. The key is, will they? So you need to figure that out for yourself, because sometimes some people have very complicated minds and things are not clear for everybody. It's not because we think a person understands that it's literally like this. It depends. We don't all have the same mind. So make sure if you explain something to somebody that they really understand. I mean, if it's the time to explain, but I meant this more on the personal relationship field. Anyway, Gemini, this is all for the for the water group for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If this card reading didn't fit you at all, please check out the other 3 card readings that are directly connected here. Please check out also the monthly love card readings that we do now for the sign of Gemini, and also the short philosophical financial card readings. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time, and we see each other, I'm sure, in my other videos. Anyway, thank you for your time and for watching. Hello, Gemini, and welcome to the Aerosol or the Air group for your card reading for November 2021. As the first card here, we see the book. The book is the Book of Secrets or Mysteries here, as we say. What does this card mean in the first position here? Well, it means that it's probably, if we are waiting for a certain situation, certain documents, certain news that is coming to us, because this is what this line is telling us, probably it's not clear when this information is coming to us. We probably need to be a little bit patient. But once things get in action, they will move fast, because when the rider, he gets the green light, he moves fast. But you have all calm cards here, slow cards. So this is like a period we need to be calm, we need to be wise, we need to use what we know here. This is what we are seeing here. Here, this card tells if you have certain plans, if you want to engage in something, if there are documents included. These 2 cards are telling us to keep quiet, to keep our plans for us, not to share, especially if it has to do with our career, because this is the career, or with our course of life. But at the right time, when it's the right time, you will be able to strike, because the snake strikes. She waits and then she suddenly moves. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe now in some fields of your life, you're on hold. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, it's possible that we need more facts in certain areas of our life for getting on the move. This is possible also. Maybe we need to do some additional research. Maybe we need to read up. Maybe we need to find more information. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible that we need to study up or something, or we study for a certain degree or a document, or something that proves its value, because the letter here that we are seeing, this is actually a substantial document. It could mean like a deed, or it could mean like a degree. It's something that we can transfer in money, meaning a degree, if you apply for a job, you present your degree and it transfers itself in money. This is what we see here. Maybe it's not yet the right time, or we are still studying up. We are still innocents in some fields of our life. It could be in some areas of our life, we are still a junior, because the dog, sometimes it represents the junior. So maybe we are a little bit innocent in some fields of our life, but I'm going ahead of things here. Anyway, we need to be still patient, quiet, waiting till the right time. This is a very smart combination and very intelligent combination, but we need to wait till the right time. We need to wait till our feelings are right. If we feel and we know it's the right time, this is a combination of this, because the moon is the feelings. And it's also the way our mind works. And the mind is a very important instrument for Gemini, because it's the instrument of Gemini. So here it's very important. And you have yourself here. This is the card of Gemini. The rider is the card of Gemini. So here we need to act smooth, and we can move swiftly if it's the right time. And if we feel our mind and we have all the information, it's connected as a whole. And then we will be able to move where we need to go. So this is just the first impression. I'm a little bit ahead here of things. Here, the second card here is if we are ready for this journey, this project, or this direction, we will be able to move fast, we will be able then to work forwards to them. Maybe this is a process that's already going on for a while, but if it's the right time, you will be very determined, very focused, because the snake is a very focused card and the rider is a very assertive card. So here we could be able to very focus ourselves. We don't need to, once we are on the move, we will not be hesitant anymore. We will not be able to drag the things anymore. Anyway, it can also point that others will help you. Maybe people that are younger that would be able to help you. This is possible. Anyway, we go in the mirroring now. We mirror the book and the dog. Here it points that somebody that we don't know yet for sure, for now, we don't know him. It could be a younger person because the child is younger. It could be a younger colleague that is coming to us, and this person will help us to find the things that we are missing. This is what we are seeing here, but this could point to a younger person, but actually a very smart person, an intelligent person here, but maybe a little bit innocent. But this will be an important contact for you that is about to come. You will become close friends. It's possible also that you know this friend from before, because sometimes this can point to a childhood friend. I don't see any return cards here, but this card sometimes can be in a roundabout way. So this is possible that this is a friend out of your childhood who's coming back, and the moon also works in circles, but I need to far-fetch it a little bit here, but it's possible that this is a childhood friend that is coming back in your life. Anyway, it's an intelligent person here. Maybe you don't want to share that you are friends with this person out of your childhood, not because there is something wrong, but for a way, you will keep it to yourself. You will keep your connections with this person to yourself, and probably here also. And probably there is a reason for that. Anyway, this person is educated. He has a lot of knowledge. This is what we are seeing. He will help us. He will help us to learn him. He will help us. We will learn to help him. So this is what we are seeing, because the dog helps. The dog helps in the study and in the fields where we are innocent here. This person will support us, and we will support him. Then we have the moon and the letter there. Here, this points to a certain invitation. It could be that we are honored in some way. Anyway, this is success that we are seeing here. It's possible here that we are guided in a certain direction, and we are thinking about it, if this is the right path to go, because the cloud makes us think. These two cards here are thinking. So it's possible that you think if this is for you the right way to go. Maybe that's for now. In the beginning of the month, you need to reflect. You need to reflect if this is for you the way to go, if this is the career that you want. These are focused cards, so maybe there's a focus on that here. Anyway, in another way, if there is a certain lover in your life, it means that there are mysterious messages come to you, romantic messages from a certain lover. It could literally be a love letter here that is coming to you. Anyway, if this letter to you is destined to be, maybe your mind is a little bit confused because why this person sends this to you, or you're not sure who is it exactly coming from, from which person is it exactly coming from. Anyway, there's a recognition here also. We are recognized for something that we have done, for something that we achieved or that we are about to achieve with this combination. And then we go in the horizontal lines. We come here to the book and the child here. The book and the child, it means that something new is about to begin in our life. A new field of interest is coming to us, and we are new in the field. We already saw this before. If you are a student, this means that you are a new student, an innocent student, a new student. Then this would then point to a friend that helps you study or somebody who is with you. In some cases, this could point to pediatric studies because we have the child there, or something that is related to the mind of a child because we have the moon here also. The mind can be psychology, so it's possible here that there are pediatric studies, but mostly in pediatric studies, there is also some psychology. So this is what we are seeing here. Anyway, this points to a young student here, the beginning of a student. This is what we are all seeing here. Maybe if this is your child, this is possible also, but I think it's more on the person here. Then we have the child and the dog here. We see that we socialize, a lot of new friends come into our life. The childhood friend, as I said here. Anyway, it points that we have a friendly approach towards the people we are. We have a helping attitude here. In a way, also, it could be our brother, that our brother is willing to help us for our studies. Maybe in a way he's connected to that, or our sister. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, here we see also that probably we are very suggestible. We are open for a lot of things here because we're in the start of this study here. It's possible that for certain areas in your life, we are dependent. We are depending on a third party. This is possible also what we are seeing here. And possibly we need to ask for in certain things of our work or in our life for permission. Here, this is what we are seeing here. Anyway, this is a safe environment because the dog feels safe here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's possible also on the long run, on the longer period, then that some things that you are now innocent about, you will gain experience. Here we see that this person is about to lose certain innocences in his life. If you were innocent in certain areas of your life, because it's the path of life, you will get more experienced. Something new is about to happen here for you. Anyway, we are open to those new experiences because the child has an open mind. So we are open for new things here. This is what we are seeing. Also, there will be some fun with the people around us, with our colleagues. This could be a colleague also, with a co-student. This is a co-student or a colleague here that we are seeing. Then we have the snake, the rider, and the lily. Here we see, as I said here, if certain news comes up, this points to patience because we are coming in an important new step of our life. If you are about to finish your degree or you just finished, this is possible also that you're ready to move in the next stage of your life because the lily is the path of life. But for now, it's not yet the right time. It's not yet, but it will come soon. This is what we are seeing here. Here, this combination asks us to be tactful, to be diplomatic. This is what you need to do now. With this combination. Anyway, if you need help in certain fronts, this help will be coming. You will need to play here the game smart. If certain facts come to you, you will need to double check them because sometimes if we get facts or certain documents are coming to us because the documents are here, we need to be sure that these documents are valid because sometimes this can point to twisted or twisted facts or acts here or twisted documents here. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, we need to be careful also for certain rivals. If we apply for a certain job, we need to be aware that we have competition. If we are apply for something, you're not alone here because the snake is never alone. So it means there are competitors here that want the same as you want. On the relationship field, if you have a relationship with a certain partner, I want to mention this immediately, the snake points to triangle relationship. It's not only for the job, but it means that there is one of both persons, if you would be in a relationship, that one of both persons here is in more than one relationship. So the snake is here always triangles. This is what we see here. Anyway, we see here that we have rivalry, we have competition. Also, there will be certain desires that you want to have. This is also a sexual combination. If you have certain desires, maybe here this is about losing innocence. This is possible also that we lose our innocence here with this combination. Then we have the rider and the lily. This is our target, our way of our life here that we are seeing, that we are about to go the path of life. This is what we are seeing here. We probably are very focused and very ambitious, because the snake can be very ambitious and very focused. She has a very sharp look on the future here. This is what we are seeing here. If we would have a certain lover, it's possible that we lose our innocence by an older lover, because somebody who's older, more mature, or more experienced. Here we see the lily is an older card. So it points that we could meet a flexible person, a person who is older in age, or more mature, but still very flexible, because the rider is a very flexible card, and also the snake is very flexible. You get the point here. Anyway, this points to an experienced older lover. It could even, if you're young, like 18 to 25, this could mean that the lover is 30 plus here. This is what we are seeing here. We see here also that we learn certain things in our life. You could literally learn the art of love here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. There's a lot of hormones going on here with this combination. We will get wiser in certain fields of our life. This is what we are seeing with this combination. Here we see also that if we had maybe there were certain moral standards that are that we were imprinted as a child, that we will maybe we change these moral values, or we are about to change them. Maybe here we make some changes here. Then we have the moon, the clouds, and the letter. The moon and the clouds. In some fields of our life, it says here that we need to focus, but it's possible that we are unclear where we want to go. It's like we cannot focus very well on certain areas of our life. In other areas here of the path of life, we are very focused, but maybe on the field of feelings, we are not so focused yet. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Here we would say the moon is letting things flow. It's like we need to go with the flow. This is what we are seeing here, and we need to see what we learn from it, especially related to feelings. If you are a little bit confused, here the best thing is to go with the feelings. But on the career front here, you need to keep silent here. This is the best thing to do. But on the feelings here, personal feelings here, it's best here to go into it. It could all be a little bit foggy here. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the clouds and the letter here. It's possible that we receive some news, and this news makes us a little bit upset. Everything is not clear. Suddenly this news is there. It could be like intrusive news, and suddenly it's there and it confuses, and we don't really know what we need to do with this message. It could be a message of grief or something that causes you pain. And also we need to see that this news is legitimate. We see this here 2 times, we see this here again. So make sure if you receive some news and you think maybe this is not true, just investigate if this is the truth here. Just check it out. But it could be disappointing news or something that makes you sad. This is what we are seeing here also. And it could influence your focus here. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the vertical lines. We have the book, the snake, and the moon. The book and the snake here, we see that we get wiser. By books, we get more knowledge here. This is what we are seeing here. Here we have the possibility, if we have a strong focus, this could lead to a permanent job. If we have a job already, this points to a very strong focus on the job here. We can very focus on our job here. This is what this combination tells us. Anyway, we need to keep things quiet. It could also be an unofficial job. This is what we are seeing here, or everything in the job is not legitimate. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, we are urged here to keep things quiet on the work field, on the science field. If we investigate something, if we are in science projects, we need to keep that quiet for ourselves here. This is what we are seeing here. Also, sometimes we need to be careful here that some people don't betray us. We need to be careful with this combination also. So if you don't share information, you cannot be betrayed. Anyway, this points to very academic focus here that we are seeing here. If you are more matured in life, then this could be your children, and that could mean that you are an educator. That you are an educator. You have a lot of knowledge then. So this is the other angle. We work for a broad audience here, so I need to cover certain angles. This is what we are seeing here. So this is a person who has a lot of knowledge that we are seeing here in certain fields of his life. This points to an academic career. There are very strong, because the snake is very strong focused, very strong academic ambitions here. This is a person who craves knowledge, who can also share knowledge. But if this is your teacher, or if you are a teacher here, it means that you don't share everything that you know. And probably it's for the best you don't do so, because maybe you know things that are not meant to be shared. And these things could be related to the mind. It's like you have secrets of people's mind that you want to keep for yourself. And sometimes this is the best thing to do. Then we have the snake and the moon here. The snake and the moon here, it points to calmness. We need to keep calm. If we have problems, we are urged here to stay calm, wait till it's the right time. If we can negotiate in our life about certain job conditions, here we are urged to negotiate. The rider is in the snake. This is a very good combination for negotiating over the path of life. So here you need to play it smart. You really need to be Gemini here, and you need to negotiate. You need to use your witness here, your smartness here. This is what we are seeing here. So if you need to negotiate, be smart about the negotiations that are put up on front of you here. This is what we are seeing here. And be aware, I had said also that you have competition. So here, this is what we are seeing here. Anyway, there's a high motivation here. This is what we are seeing here. If you are a person that is, for instance, this is a good combination also for a therapist. This could point you to directions that you're very good in pointing people in certain directions in our life. This is a very wise combination, this one, especially with the moon. You know how the mind works. It's like a person who literally can watch in the mind of other people. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. If you're still a student, this is what you can reach. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, as we know, the moon has two sides. It has a dark side. Also, we can see here the dark side of society, the dark side of people, and we see our own dark side. So this is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, we see here again, there's activity possible in the mind here. There's also sometimes this point also to a person who has natural psychic ability. You can study about certain things in your life, but some things are a gift. And this points also to talents. So in the way of the mind, you have talents. Sometimes we are in certain areas on our life, not by coincidence. Some people say there is no coincidences here. I would say this is more like a synchronicity here that is happening. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, it's possible, we as a person here, that we are also attracted, maybe hobby-like, to the world of entertainment. This is what we see here also. Maybe we are attracted to the world of the movie stars, and maybe we can get in that area later on, or maybe we are in there. We guide some people who are higher placed or are in that world. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, this gives us very diplomatic abilities. We are very diplomatic in the field of work here. We know how to handle people. This is what we are seeing. We have a lot of intuition here. If you are in business, this is another angle. You can feel that when your competitor is about to strike, So here it's like we can look in the mind of the other one and we see it coming when he will strike. This is what we see also with this combination. Some people find this a little bit scary, but actually it's not. It's something that is given to you. It's a gift. Anyway, here there are strong desires here for what we want. Maybe some things we will be repressing, and sometimes we cannot repress. Then we have the second line here. We have the child, the rider, and the clouds. The child and the rider, it points that a journey, a new part of our life path is beginning. It's possible that you had certain goals in your life before, but these goals are changing. You're made up your mind and you want another direction in life here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, this is a very good message to you. It's a message that tells you that you can start something new here in your life. You will be playful about this new beginning, but you will also be able to concentrate yourself. Then we have the rider and the clouds. The rider and the clouds is here that we are breaking free. We don't want to be limited anymore. Certain borders will be crossed. We will cross certain limits, certain beliefs. You will take distance from. You will want more that your path where you're going is more clear. In the beginning, there will be confusion, but once you know where you're going, your focus will be strong. It's a little bit double here. Sometimes with Gemini, it's a little bit double. Anyway, we could feel a little bit unprepared in the beginning when this whole thing is started. But as we grow, we will grow into this situation. We will literally take action because the rider takes action against if some confusion in our life. And if there are hidden messages, we will discover them here, or we will reveal these messages, or we will see what they are holding. Then we have the dog, the lily, and the letter. This points to a long-term friendship with somebody, with a friend, with a close friend here. This could also be a friend with benefits. This is another angle. I didn't see that before, but here I'm thinking about this now. This could be a friend with benefits, what we are seeing here with this combination. But we have the snake there. So this person would have also his own reasons to be in this kind of relationship. There are personal objectives here that we are seeing here. Anyway, in another way, it's possible that a colleague of us or a co-student has health issues. And maybe he receives some diagnosis from the health here and you are the one who's supporting him. Maybe he's a little bit worried about his health conditions. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, this could be, as I said here, friends with benefits. We see this here also with this combination. This also can literally point to the second partner. This is what we are seeing here also. Anyway, if you're not aware, it's possible that a friend, somebody close to you, is not only interested to be your friend, but has also sexual interest in you. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe we follow this person in some areas. He's more experienced, maybe because we want to experience ourselves. Maybe he told us certain things, he communicated certain things, and we listen, and maybe we want it ourselves also. It's like we admire here what we are hearing, or what or the experiences that this person has. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, if we want to go into that, we will follow this person for getting more experience ourselves here. Anyway, this points to a loyal friend, a person who is close to us here. This is what we are seeing here. As I said, it could be somebody who comes out of your childhood. Then we have the lily and the letter on itself. Again here, if we are in career here, this could literally, if you're about to finish or on the end, this could point to a job offer or a different job offer. If you're in a job, this points to a new job offer. If you're a student, this is about a job offer that you are about to receive. It can be this job offer, it can really be influential on you. Even if you're a student, this job will have a certain impact on you on the long run. This is what we are seeing here. If we are an older person, more matured, or something, and we decide to go a different way in our career path, this is possible that we need to find our degree again. We don't know anymore where it is, and we will find it. But the possibility is it's already a long time in the bottom of the closet, and we need to get it out. We need to prove that we have it. Old documents are here, or old archives here we see here that have proven their value. You need to show them. This is what we are seeing here. In another way, as I said, it's possible here that it's related to lab results here. This is what we are seeing here. This could mean that a colleague of us has some health issues and it's not clear what is going on, and maybe you're the one who helped him, or you go with him to this for this lab test here. This is what we are seeing. Anyway, on the love field, in our relationship field, this points to a very passionate communication here. There's loyalty, there's a lot of passion here, but don't forget we have the snake here, but important lessons of life will be learned here. Our communication with this person, we feel comfortable with this person who is our friend, lover here. We feel peaceful if this person is our surroundings. We feel relaxed. This is like literally like we are comfortable with the person, because the dog makes us comfortable. It's like we are home with this person. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the cross, the book, sorry, the dog, the rider, and the moon. The dog and the rider here, that a friend is visiting us. We get news from a friend here. We see this. It's possible also that our brother or our sister is visiting us. Maybe she brings her child with us, with her or him. It's possible that a child with them when they visit you. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, it's possible that if a friend or a brother is coming to us, they push us in certain directions, because the rider can be quite intrusive if he wants something. So it's possible that these people want to give you career advice. This is what we are seeing here. And you are open-minded, you're innocent, and you will follow till a certain way. But also in life, we need to go our own way, and we cannot follow the path of our brothers, sisters, or colleagues, or co-students. We need to go our own path. But it's possible here that this person tries to guide you in a certain direction. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also with this combination that if you have certain friends in certain areas, that they cannot see your abilities. Maybe their abilities are in a different way, and they cannot see the things that you have. Because the things that you have, maybe they are not yet to be disclosed, but they're inside of you. So these people have a hard time catching your mind. But if you are in a total different field, if you are 100% a scientist, you cannot look in other people's mind as this person does. So you get my point here. There's a different here. These people could point some. They could be a little bit intrusive on you for going in certain directions, but you need to follow your mind and your feelings here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. We cannot bend for pressure for others. We need to go our own path. Then we have the moon and the rider here. Here we can see that we get an invitation of some kinds. There's a flattering proposal here that is coming to us. It doesn't matter your gender. Maybe this proposal is related to the physical field here that we are seeing with a certain, there is something happening here at night, because the moon is at night and we have the sexual cards here. So probably some action is happening there with this. There are very strong emotions connected to this whole thing. There's a friendship, but there's also a lot of emotions involved here. You need to follow your intuition and your feeling on these feelings. Then we have the book, the rider, and the letter. The news is that we saw this in the beginning of the reading. This comes back here. I just see if I can add something. New is coming to you. Something will be revealed. It's possible that certain documents are brought to you in secret, or you receive money from somebody and nobody knows about this, because this is a money card and this is accountancy. So it's possible that some money comes to you and nobody knows that money comes to you. This is what we are seeing here. And this money it's like secrecy about this money. Also, it's possible that new secret information, this is given to you. This is what we are seeing here. some secrets. If there are certain people in your life, you will learn that they have done something in their life, but you will keep quiet about it. You will use the intelligence approach. You will keep this for yourself. But because you know this, certain things in your life will change. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the rider and the letter. Here we see that we get feedback of certain things. It could be a news, as I said, from a job offer. Maybe we have applied for something. It was not clear where this was going. And here then we see that we are receiving this news, or we are looking for more information before we are going. It could startle us a little bit, this information, what we are receiving. So Gemini, for the air group, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If this card reading don't fit your role, please check out the other 3 card readings that are connected here. I'm sure one of the 4 will fit you. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time. Please check out also the short love readings now we do each month for the sign of Gemini, and the philosophical financial card readings. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time, and I'm sure we see each other in my other videos. Thank you and bye-bye for now. Hello Gemini, and welcome to the Earth or the Stone group for your card reading for November 2021. As the first card here for the Stone group, we see that the book is here. The book is the book of secrets. There are certain things probably that we need to keep for ourselves, and it's best to do so. We must not reveal our plans here or what we are about to do. And it's best that we keep this till we feel it's the right time. The cross, let never things happen before it's time, but here it's wise with this combination that we keep it to ourselves, especially till it's the right time. This is what we are seeing here. It doesn't mean that it need to be a negative, but it means that it's destined to be. These things that you know, you research, you know about, you get information about, you read about, you need to keep that to yourself till it's the right time. This is what we are seeing with this combination. It's possible that you look for certain truths in your life. Maybe this is connected to a school, because the house can represent a school. This don't necessarily represent a university, but it represents a school or an institution here. This is what we are seeing here. Excuse me. Anyway, we will try to find certain truths in our life. Maybe these truths are connected to spirituality or religion, depending on your point of view or your point of life. But we are searching here for spirituality, for the path of life, the way where we are going, our destiny in life. This is what we are seeing here, because we have the ship here also, and the ship is the vehicle of the traveler. Anyway, it's best here with this combination, we keep a little bit quiet here, and probably we are, if we wait, we will be mastering some things in our life. Then we go in the second card here. This is the cross. The cross, it means that if we follow a certain path or in our life, or a certain spiritual path, or a certain study, this is the way it's meant to be. It's like here, there's something that guides us. Sometimes the cross guides us, or our spirituality or our religion can guide us here. And we go in certain depths. It's like we metaphorically can go on a journey in books, but for some, there will be literally a physical journey, or both. This is like somebody who searched for the destiny. This is what we are seeing here. There are certain things, probably we have certain restrictions, and maybe these restrictions can be overcome by getting more knowledge. We need to follow here our intuition. And as we get more knowledge, we get more experience, we travel more in books, or we travel more in reality. It depends here on the boat. We will lose certain things in our life that we actually maybe need to get rid of here. This is what we are seeing. We will get more objective insights as we get wiser. It's important here that you're going through these ideas. Some of them, of these ideas will be new to you. You will do a lot of thinking. If you undertake a certain journey, this journey will make you reflect also. If you read books, a a lot of things will make you reflect here. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe certain values that you have from where you were brought up, you will think about those values and you try to place them in the person that you are. It's like you want to assimilate them and you see if you're able to assimilate them in your personality. This is what we are seeing here. We try to find a way here to cope with the situation. Some of these situations, as we travel or if we get wiser through to the books, they will not be easy situations, but probably we will need to accept some things in our life. Sometimes we will be having hard time. If we study, sometimes we are confronted with ourselves, with certain things of ourselves here. We moving in certain directions here. Certain principles here that we have, we will be confronted hit, and sometimes the ship makes us wiser. This is what we are seeing here. We get more knowledge. It's like our package, our boat is getting bigger here. Our ship is getting heavier. It gets more loaded because it gets loaded with information and books. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. And the cross is a heavy card. So a lot of knowledge, a lot of substantial knowledge could come to you. It could weigh on your mind and it could make you think and point you into a new direction of life. This is what we are seeing here. There are certain principles maybe that we are about to follow. This is what we are seeing. Anyway, we could have some pains that we are that have an influence here on us. Then we have the book and the book and the clouds. Here we're going to mirror the cards here. The book and the clouds, it means that there could be a lot of confusion. Maybe the place where you come from, because this can point to the place where we come from, or it can point to our work. If this is our work confusion, it points that there could be some confusion in the place where we work. If we study certain things, things are not clear for you in that place. But as you go, you will get more clarity, you will get more focus, and you will find your path where you are going. This is what we are seeing here, because the cross is there and it's destined to be here. We will sort out certain issues that we are having here. This could literally mean that the house, the study here, let you take a test. If you still live at home, it's possible that some people are testing you in your home environment. There is an undergoing of some testness here. The question is, or people at home are testing you here, how strong you are. This is what we are seeing here with this education. It can go both ways. The house can literally mean our personality. The house can mean the place where we live. It can mean the place where we are working. So there are several combinations here. Then this would represent your colleagues, and you and your colleagues, maybe you keep certain secrets also towards each other here also, but we go later into that. Then here we see also certain things maybe at home will not be discussed. It's like you want to discuss certain things, but with the book, maybe it's best to keep quiet about it. Maybe you need to find out more before you go into this discussion or communication. It's possible that something is annoying you, a certain secret is annoying you, and you want to bring it out, maybe at home, maybe in the study that you're doing, but you need to wait till it's the right time, because we have the cross in the middle here. You realize that there are certain complications, hidden facts, some things are unclear. There's like a veil here hanging over it, a veil hanging over the house, and maybe you want to clear that out. As we grow here, as we get more knowledge here, we see that here also this combination points that we learn ourselves a lot. You will not only learn here in this education or in this work, but you also will learn a lot of things from yourself. This can point also to a person who educates himself, an autodidact here. This is what we are seeing here. If you are in a certain field, it's possible that certain topics in the study that you are doing, or if you follow a course, that certain topics are really boring you. This is what we are seeing here also. It's possible that you have a disinterest in certain topics here of the study here. If you have a work, it could point that some areas of your work are disinteresting you. You don't want them, but they are there, and we are destined to do them. We are destined to do certain tasks in our work. Then we have the coffin and the ship here that we are mirroring. Here with the coffin and the ship here, we see if we are planning to, the trip is in our mind, but maybe we are not yet in the right state of mind to undertake this trip. Because the coffin is a psychological card. So the coffin, something is about to transform in us. It's like something need to die in us for bringing something new. It's like the bed is preparing itself for the journey. Here, this is what we are seeing here. Something is preparing, but for now, it's possible it's delayed. But it will be coming, because you have the ring here. This is what we are seeing here. And a chance will be offered to you again to travel. If you cannot travel now, you will be in the future, because the ring returns. So it's possible that the same offer is made to you in a couple of weeks. So this is what we are seeing here. This could be a temporary delay that you are experiencing here with this combination. In a way here, we need to see also that we live a balanced life. If we have health issues in some area, we need to see that we are healthy. The ring is the card of Venus, and it means balance. So it means we need to balance our health out so we can continue our journey. This is what we are seeing here with this card. So the health is important here with this combination. What we see more here, this is points to the travel is extended. You will need to wait till you can travel. It could make you, because you cannot undertake this journey, it's possible that you are a little bit desperate here, but you don't need to worry, it will come. For now, the journey is delayed, but it will. There's a wish for adventure here. Maybe you don't want to go in certain changes of your life before you have more knowledge, or before you can undertake this journey. There could also be a kind of farewell. If you undertake this journey in the future, there will be a kind of farewell. It could be a part of your life that you finish, and it will never be as before, because with the coffin, things transform and they never come back as they were before. It's like you rebuild a house brick by brick from the foundation. You can use the same materials, but it's never the same. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, if you are in the field, the research field, here, this is a very good combination here for research. So maybe we are a researcher here, and if we have, then we are literally looking to the bottom of the problem, because this card here in the corner, it's ruled by Pluto, and Pluto, he goes literally to the bottom. He transforms things to the bottom here with this combination. Then we go in the horizontal lines. We have the book, the house and the clouds here. Here we see, excuse me, that we are probably have plans here for moving in another place. Maybe we want to take the next step in our life, but the house is not yet known. If we are about to buy a house, it's not yet sure where this is could lead us. This is what we are seeing here. If we have a job, it could point that we are about to enter a new work environment. So there's a lot of things here going on. If you are studying, it's possible that you enter a new school, a school where you have not been before. Maybe the choices that you needed to make about this school have taken long and it clouded your mind. But now there will come clear, the situation will become more clear here with this combination. In the family in itself, I already mentioned this. There are some things here in the house that are not clear here. There's some secrets in the family here. Also, you learn a lot about self. Maybe in a big part of your life, it's possible that one of your parents educated you. This points to homeschooling also. Sometimes this is what you see here. Anyway, the things that we are learning, some topics that we are learning here, we see that they make you feel comfortable here. The house likes to be comfortable. It likes to be in a comfortable environment here. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, the place where you come from, your parents, your roots, it's possible that it's very important for these people that you get a degree here, and possibly it is here also, but for you it was not clear what path that you need to go in life, what direction that you need to choose. Maybe this is still a little bit confused, but as we go on, as we undertake our path of journey, we will become more familiar with the facts. If we study up for our work, it could have been a long time. It's possible we do an additional study. We home study for developing ourselves. Maybe the study is related to spirituality, to religion, and we do that. We keep this for us. We don't share this with colleagues. Maybe one colleagues know about this, but very few are aware that you are doing this study. And it's best to keep it that way, because maybe this points to a whole new direction you will go in your life, and you don't want to share this. Anyway, you will keep this knowledge private to yourself. You will get certain facts here in your life. Then we have the home, the house, the home, and the clouds here. It's possible that in your workplace or in the school environment where you are, that there are some tensions, there is some stress here, and we need to focus on some things in life. It's best here that we stand back and we wait. We wait here. We cannot force things. We need to wait to move till things are clear. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Maybe things are not as they seem to be. There's a veil hanging over. We see this here also. It's possible here, as I said earlier, there is no plan of direction in the beginning. We see this here again. It's like a kind of disorientation here that is hanging here, and we want to feel more safe. We want to become more secure as a person, and we want to really go in that direction. And maybe this insecurity that we are experiencing now, that is just the thing that will bring us on the right path. Sometimes life is like that. We have confusion, and finally we see the signs. Because this, the cross is a guide, so then we finally see the sign. Then here we have the dog and the cross. The second horizontal line, the dog and the cross here. It's possible that a friend that is close to us, he's in a difficult situation and we need to help him. This could be a person that you know for a very long time. Maybe this is a childhood friend. Maybe this person had issues most of his life, and you are always ready to help him, and he's ready to help you. It's like here, this relationship is karmatic. It's destined to be your already long time friends. Sometimes it could be a burden, this friendship, but there's also a kind of loyalty here. There is a balance in this friendship here. You are destined maybe to be to each other here with this combination. Anyway, you are loyal to each other as friends here. Even though it's bothering you, stay loyal to each other. You shoulder each other. This is what we are seeing here. If there is support needed for this friend, he will support you and you will support him. In another way, if this is your path of life, this could point that you are in for a journey for becoming a guide yourself. Sometimes if people do not easily find their way in life, and they finally find their way in life, they actually guide others who cannot find it. So mostly these experiences can lead to a certain profession. So this is what we are seeing here. This could really become like a person who becomes a counselor. There could also be spirituality involved, or religion, that you literally guide others. But it's possible now that you have a total different job, but you are about to go in there. You're still maybe innocent in the field, but this is the path that you might be going. Counseling, clear the path for others, helping them in certain directions. Then we have the cross and the child here. Because you educate yourself, of course, we get more knowledge during our journey. And it's possible here you mentally come in a different stage of mind. You have learned certain lessons in life, and your mental level is changing here. Maybe some people in your work, where you work now, get confused about certain things you say, and they don't know where you're getting this information, because they don't know actually what you are doing behind the veil. And here we see that we mature more. This is what we are seeing here, and there's an important new beginning coming here. Sometimes, if we are in the beginning of this study, all these things that are coming to us, we know we go in a different level, but we feel that we are inexperienced and we want to grow more. This is what we are seeing here. If you have a child of yourself for some reason, this could point that your child, it's not an easy child, or this child gives you some difficulties in some area. Maybe the child has health issues. This is possible also, or the pain. The child is for some reason under pressure, because the cross puts pressure. So this is what we are seeing here also with this combination. It's possible also, we as a person, that we are experiencing certain pressure, and we experience this pressure of this study as a hardship. But this is also a mastery. Sometimes for becoming a master in certain fields, we need to endure certain things of our life. This is what we are seeing. Here we see here, as we move, we see our weaknesses and we see our strengths. We recognize, we learn to know ourselves here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that we have responsibilities towards a child in some way, and we will bear with these responsibilities. We will stay loyal to our responsibilities. This is what we are seeing with this combination. Then we have the coffin, the ring, and the ship here. Here we see that something is ending in our life. We saw this earlier. If you had certain relationships in your life, or you had a relationship, it's possible that this relationship is irreversibly about to change. With the coffin, in generally, it ends. So this is possible here. There's a total transformation, and maybe this person literally disappears out of your life, or for some reason, this person is just moving away. Anyway, here, our mind is working a lot. And maybe there are certain situations in our life that we are thinking about, and we keep on thinking. Here, Gemini has a very complicated mind, and sometimes we can keep chewing on a certain topic and we cannot move. And here, maybe the combination here, we have the ship next to it. Maybe it's time to move. Maybe you should stop thinking and moving. This is what we are seeing here. We need to move in something new, and we need to clear our head here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, this could point to an end of relationship. If you have certain contracts in your work, it could also relate to the work field. It's that we force a reason, maybe we are at the end there, and we want to terminate this working contract with this firm or with this business here. Maybe we are not really unhappy there, maybe the work is boring, as we saw earlier here. This is what we are seeing here. If we are a spiritual or a very religious type, it's possible here that this is, for some people, they choose to go in celibate, but it will be only for a very select group. This could point to the last relationship before we go in our spiritual relationship. This is also possible here. Of course, it will not apply on everybody, but here it's possible with this combination. Anyway, there is some grief here because we need to leave some things behind. We will be forgiving. Also, this relationship, we already saw it coming. It's coming to its end. So it's a natural end here. We know this cannot continue, and we need to follow our own path. This is what we are seeing here, and the connection will get lost. The link will be broken here. There's no more coherence here with this combination. Probably the person where you depart from, they will feel the same, and the grief will be shared. but you both know it's time to go here. This is what we are seeing here. There's a cause here that you need to take the next level. This is what we are seeing here. Then we go in the ring and the ship. We need to the ring and ship here. This could point that you are connected to a person in abroad for some reason. This could be a religious or a spiritual connection that we are seeing here. Maybe somebody left us out of this reason in abroad. Also, this points that we want to move in life in our own way. We wanted to do this for a long time, and we probably tried it before to stand on our own feet. But the ring returns, and this could really be the start of something new. Maybe we are finally clear where we are going, and this is our path to be. So this is another opportunity. I mentioned the ring comes back. Here, this is what I'm saying here. Here we see that we are connected to another person in abroad. It's also possible that we are connected to children or a child in abroad. This is what we are seeing here also. Anyway, there's some international connection going on here, an international agreement. We are communicating with somebody in abroad. This is what we are seeing here also. We make some promises here or some commitments to a person in abroad, because the ring is commitment and promises. It's possible that we are overthinking for going in an adventure with that person that is now abroad. And that might be the thing where we are longing for, where we are waiting for till it's the right time. And this could be a shared journey with this person that we are having. Anyway, everybody knows around you, this is a predictable journey. This was about to happen. This is what we are seeing here. This was a very predictable departure, and people around you will maybe tell you, well, finally it's there. This is what we see here. Anyway, people will be happy that you finally take this step. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the book, the dog, and the coffin. The book and the dog here. In the beginning, we are in our journey, and this points to we have a lot of potential, but the book hides things. So it's possible that we are not yet aware of the potential that we are having. It's possible also, this friend in abroad, he has a lot of potential, and he also is discovering his potentials here. This is what we are seeing. But here we see an educated friend, or a friend who is educating himself more. So there's like a connection between you, a spiritual or a religious connection between the two friends here. This is what we are seeing. We support each other, and maybe we have the same level here. This is what we are seeing, and we have similar targets here in life. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. What do we see more here? This person also is willing to help us transform. He's willing to help us transform. Maybe he knows this is not easy for us, and he helps us, and we communicate with each other. Maybe the communication is difficult because the person is abroad. So this is what we are seeing here. Then we have the dog and the coffin. Here we see then again, this means literally an absent friend. The friend is not at home here, literally. This is the confirmation of it here. There is some losses because the friend might be not physically with us. It's possible also he has some health issues, maybe because of the change. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. And here also we see that we ourselves, we get permission to end something in our life. Maybe it was already clear for a long time, but here you get permission to end something in your life. For instance, if you want to end your job, here the people agree that it's time to end. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the house, the cross and the ring. The house and the cross here, this is the right place where we need to be. If you finally found your destination, this could literally mean a church or a chapel. And maybe this is your path. It could also mean an ashram, a place of devotion. Here that we are seeing, and maybe this is the right place for us. We feel at home there in this place of spirituality, or this new path that we are moving in. It's like you really make a contract here, because this is the contract, or you make promises here to this spiritual or this religious house. This is what we are seeing here. It will not be easy to fulfill these promises, but since you have the cross here, the cross can make us very determined to follow the path. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, it points also that we could leave the family home. We take the next step in life and we follow our own path. Maybe you felt that you no longer belong there and it's time to move out here to the next step here. It's possible, even you move out, that still you have certain responsibilities, and maybe these responsibilities relate to a certain child. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. There's still a close tie to the house here in some way, or the place where we come from. Then we have the cross and the ring here. These are could be professional commitments or religious commitment or spiritual commitments that you promise here. For some, this could point to a love relationship or a relationship that is meant to be. If you are connected to a certain partner, even though this partner has a hard time, he has difficulties in some areas of life, you made your promises and you will keep those promises. Certain rules and regulations will need to be followed for following this partner, or he or she following you, because the house has certain rules, certain boundaries that need to be followed here. This is what we are seeing here. There's a common suffering here. It's possible also that your relationship is tested here, that we are seeing how strong we are. If we are in the religion, if we are in the relationship, here we see there is a test. The test of time, how strong our relationship is here. In a way, it could cause suffering, but it also gives us lessons in life here. It's possible that you and the partner here, or a friend, that you share a common ideology or a certain belief. This is what we are seeing here. It could be sometimes a painful connection, but it's destined to be. This is what we are seeing. Then we go here in the clouds, the child and the ship. The clouds and the child here, it points that we are inexperienced in some fields of our life. We saw this earlier. We cannot start something before it's time. We already saw we need to wait till it's the right time. Here we get the confirmation of that here, because we maybe in some areas of our life, we are not yet experienced. Maybe that's why we always contact the friends there for seeing, for getting us going in this path. There will be small misunderstandings also. Here we see also, again, there's something about the child here that is mysterious. There's a secret about the child. Something is not clear about the child. Or you yourself, you keep information from a child. This is possible also, what we are saying. Maybe you don't, if you have a child, you don't want to share all this information with this child. This is some things we reveal. It's like we play hide and seek here. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the child and the ship on itself. After this period of waiting here that we are having here, we finally see that we can start the journey. This is what we are seeing, and the journey is could be in a place of abroad. It's possible that you are familiar with the place that we are going, because the ring returns. So maybe in your childhood, you have been to this place. So maybe your journey goes toward there. It's possible the journey is over water, but I have only one indicator here that it's in abroad here. Anyway, this could point that it's your first journey alone there. Maybe you've been there before with other person, but this means that we are traveling maybe alone, or we are a little bit innocent here. We start to change here, and we take here. In another way, if we have over-reflected it for a long time, it's possible that we take a physical child with us on our journey. It could be if you're in a relationship, the relationship is dead, it ends, it transforms, and one of the boat takes the child to another country. This is what we are seeing here with this, and then it would be the first journey for this child. Maybe the child is a little bit confused if this is so for the journey, and he don't understand the facts quite, why he need to travel, why he need to leave, why he need to go abroad. This is what we are seeing. Anyway, we as a person, we have a certain wanderlust. We want to go, but for the child, it might be difficult to understand here. Anyway, there will be some exploration, and on the long run, this child will get focus also, if we are seeing. Then we have the cross, the book, the cross and the ship, the book, the cross and the ship here. Here we see that, we saw this earlier, we do some soul searching. We see is here, I just see if I can add something here. This is that we write about religion or spirituality. We write or we study certain things down for our journey here. Also related to your spirituality or your religion, you will discover certain facts about this religion. Some things will become clear to you and they will be unrevealed. So maybe you're a very spiritual person, and it's given in from your house. Maybe your parents were very spiritual here also, but you yourself, as you read, as you get wiser, you will see the actual facts, the truths that are behind the religion. Sometimes we discover in books certain truths, especially if you are in an education here, we learn certain facts about religion, about spirituality. Actually, the truths here we are learning here. We can see also religious studies here, spiritual studies here. Sometimes this will cause you burdens because you discover these facts, because you see things in a different angle. This is what we are seeing here. You probably will see the dogmas out of it and the beautiful things. Then we have the cross and the ship on itself. This trip is destined to be, we already, if we travel at the wait time, you will, if you study in a physical place and you stay, your journey is not physical, it's studying alone and you're not traveling, because both are possible here. It's a physical travel or it's a book travel. We can travel in spirit and we can travel in physically. So both are possible here. Anyway, we see here that we are literally on a pilgrimage in books or in physical here. And it's possible if you finally leave that you never go back to that place. But you've been there before, but it's possible that you never return to the place of origin. This is what we are seeing here. You will get be confronted with strange ideologies and you're convicted probably that these are the right ones, that this is the right path for you. Anyway, you consider it your duty to undertake this journey for yourself, for finding yourself. Then we have the clouds, the cross and the coffin. Here we see that there are deep thoughts. The clouds are our thoughts, and these are serious clouds. Our thoughts are putting pressure on us, and these thoughts are transforming us permanently. We will never be the person that we were before because our mind is changing. You could also be confronted with memories out of your childhood. As you study, some things could come back here to you. We have the ring there also. And some facts out of your childhood, you could be confronted with them as you study or as you get wiser. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It might be a little bit uncomfortable here because we are mostly, the coffin is not a very comfortable card, but you have Venus next to it here. So it could be a little bit balanced out. But anyway, there will be confrontations here that we are seeing here. But once you accepted the facts and you have balanced them out here, then you will see there is a kind of relief here. This is what we are seeing with this combination. Anyway, it doesn't mean that the burdens will be easy, because there will be of course. There will be stress. This could affect your mood. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that some people, that they give you a hard time. Maybe this is related to the job that you are currently in, and some people are giving you a hard time, and it affects your mood here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also here, you know, and you are by nature a smart person, but for some reason, you need to hide your intelligence. This is this combination also, and we need to wait till it's the right time. So it's possible that certain facts are put upon us, but you know the angle is not right. And here you see it in a smart way, but probably you need to be quiet about it. This is what we are seeing here. And it could paralyze you a little bit. This is what we are seeing here because you cannot out it. And maybe this why is really you want to get in this journey. You could feel a little bit like a martyr here because there's a form of indoctrination here possible, probably that you not agree with totally. You want to find a new path for yourself. You want to find your own path. You want to guide here yourself here. Anyway, we see the higher spiritual level here or the philosophical level here. Again, that's what we are seeing here. It's possible that you function also here in a culture of intolerance here. This could also sometimes point to extremities, but maybe it's connected to the studies. You want to do it anyway for finding your own path. Maybe you accept it, but you have a total different point of view. This is what, but we go with it here. If we are on a journey, this is something else here. After this journey is extended, after it's finally time to go, it's possible that you encounter some rough weathers there. This is possible also with this combination. If you have contact with certain persons who are educating you or who are confronted with you, or if it's in the workplace, it's possible that these people have their only goal is to move to the top. They don't care really about the people who work there. It's possible also that you are confronted with somebody who educates you like this and you take distance. Their goal is to move to the top here. This is what we are seeing here. For some of you, here it could point also that in a way their God is dying. This is what we see here with this combination also. It's like you come in a certain position and it's like you experience that God is dying. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, there could be, your mind could be very strong here. It's like you want to punish yourself here, your mind here. You need to obey maybe to clergy here or some strict regimes here. This is what we are seeing here also. These are all possibilities. It will not apply on everybody. And some memories you want to forget there, maybe this is possible. Sometimes you will experience that there's a gray zone between what is good and bad. This is what we are seeing here also. Anyway, you want to, here with this combination, you will want to free yourself. This is what we are seeing here. Then here we will find our path here. Then we have the cross and the coffin on itself. In another way, I didn't mention this angle, but sometimes also, I will mention it also for some people here, this could mean that somebody physically leaves our life or somebody dies. Maybe this is the transformation also. If it's not a partner, it's possible that somebody literally leaves our life. Somebody leaves the physical life here. This is what we are. So here. And then we have the feeling that this person is watching over us. This is what the feeling that we have. And we need to accept that one day we are all in the same boat and we all go to the other side here. It could be a dark time. Maybe this person was close to you. Maybe he was a mentor to you. Even he was quite restrictive. He was close to you here. And we need to see here that better times are ahead here because we are moving here. We're coming in a whole new journey, but that might come weak. Of course, we can suffer about this loss. There could be a grief here. This is what we are seeing here. It's a possibility, but it will not apply on everybody. So Gemini, for the Stone Group, I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for doing so. If this card reading don't fit your role, please check out the other 3 card readings that are connected here. Please check out also the short love readings we do each month for the sign of Gemini, and the short philosophical financial card readings. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time you spent on my channel, and I'm sure we see each other in my other readings. Thank you, and bye-bye for now. Hello, Gemini, and welcome to the Matches or the Fire group for your Lenormand card reading for November 2021. As the first card here that we see here for you is the book. The book is the book about secrecy, about things that cannot be unrevealed. So maybe some things are coming to you that you need to keep to yourself here. We cannot reveal ourselves as we are. Maybe there's some secrets here related to the job, or some things that are not clear about the job, or maybe we are applying about certain jobs and there's a lot of communication, but we will go later into that. Anyway, the book here on itself, it could also point to education, that we get more knowledge, especially with the tower here. This could point to a university education because the tower is high. It represents a higher educational institution. Anyway, it advises us to do research, to find information. If we follow these, if we follow our intuition and follow a certain structure, we will succeed in this effort. Anyway, this points to patience. We need to pay attention to details. We need to be smart here because the fox is a very smart card. It's an intelligent card. We will need to adjust to certain situations, feeling like and education like here. If we do so, we are likely to succeed, and we need to communicate in a smart way also. But we will go into more details later. Then the fox in the central card here is point that we need to adjust to certain situations in business, in communication. It's possible also that if you are educating yourself, or you are in a certain study, that you are a bit nervous about this study. Maybe this new environment has an emotional strain on you here. Maybe this is a new environment for you, and it puts pressure on you, or it puts stress on you. If you are in a new job, because the moon can represent a job, it's possible that this new job, it puts strain on you, and that would be the contract that you have on the job that we are seeing there. Or the combination of both, of studying and a job, is possible here also. So we are able to adjust. Anyway, this is a positive thing for finding a job, for education, and for communicating, if we do it in the right way. Then we go to mirror the cards. We're gonna mirror the book and the ring here. Here with the book and the ring, we see that we get certain proposals. It could be a job that is proposed to us. Maybe we have been applying for a job and it made us a little bit nervous there. Anyway, this could be a work proposal, as I said. In another way, on the relation field, it could mean that you have some hidden feelings for a certain lover, or a certain lover has hidden feelings for you. Or it's possible that you hide certain relationship with a certain person. It's possible that you are unwilling, or both of you are unwilling to reveal this relationship, not for now, that you are emotionally involved with each other. And it's possibly a good thing to do, to be smart, especially with the tower there and with these silent cards. When the time is right, when the right structures are reached, you can probably come out with this relationship, but maybe for now, it's best not to make this public. It doesn't mean that you cannot get emotionally involved with each other. Anyway, here, in another way, it's possible that we need to take certain oaths, that we need to swear something here. This is possible. We swear something to the public here. That would mean that we are involved somehow in a court case. Maybe we are a witness for a court case and we have secret information, and this need to be revealed in the public, and you cannot make this public till it's the right time. That's then another angle that is possible here also. It might not be an easy thing to keep this secret, but maybe it's not smart to reveal it at the wrong time, because else maybe some things could appear that cause you losses. So because we have the mice here, or that cause you annoyance here in certain fields of your life. Anyway, on another way, it can point that we have that we are learning. If we are in a relationship, a sexual relationship, it's possible here that we learn in our sexual relationship here, or we find out truths about the commitments. We find out the truth about this relationship that we are in. It's our truth that we are seeing, our point of view. In another way, if you study, it points that you are very committed to this study, you focus on it, you have the right feeling on it, your mind is in it, the moon is the mind. So our mind is in the study, that is what we are seeing here. There are a lot of academic connections here, academic promises, we make promises here. If we study, this is a very good combination for education, and the people that are around us probably share the same feeling. We can share certain things with them, but not all here we can share here, because the book urges us to be quiet, and the fox operates between dusk and dawn. So he's a quiet card. He comes out when it's the right time. He will protect itself. This points to self-protection. So if you have certain secrets about, if you are a witness, about a study, whatever, you need to protect yourself and come out with the information if it's the right time. This is what we are seeing here. Then we are gonna mirror the letter and the birds, the two other corner cards that we are seeing here. There is a lot of short communication here. This communication is about stability. It could be about the job, because the anchor makes us anchor. We drop our anchor for the job. This is possible here. This could be the letter that you have written, or it could be the contract, because we have the contract here 2 times. This could be the writing of the contract. The letter, it's like a deed. It could be a degree. It's something that we can transform in money. And here we have the contract, and this means the job. So you can make the link here. We see here that we are engaging in some kind of contract here. We communicate about this contract. Probably we have the contract, and we are becoming more stable. Even if we are studying, it could point to a certain job that we have. If we have this job, there will be a lot of communication involved. Mostly the job is steady. With the anchor, it's steady. If you have this job, it also, the anchor tells us to stay, to keep it. Don't change. This is a good thing. You need to keep it. This is a good job. If this is temporary, even, the anchor tells us to stay. It will be stable on the long run. Even if we are a little bit distrustive, or we think something is wrong there, this here, the anchor tells us we need to stay. What we see more here, it's possible here with this combination, that on the job there itself, we share a lot of information, we communicate a lot here. This could be if you work for a certain business, or if this involves a job, there is stable communication. The goods that are delivered by this firm, or whatever it is, they are stable. The people are used to these goods. They have trust this firm. They are already a long time connected to certain groups or a certain community. This is what we are seeing here. It could all be a little bit stressing if this is new for you, but you will get used to it. It's best here to keep to it in the beginning. But in the beginning, before you have, there could be a lot of chit chat here before actually you have the job. This is what we are seeing. It could be a little bit worried for you because you want this job, and possibly with your friends here, you talk about it. I want this job. So this is what we are seeing here with this combination. Then we have, we go in the horizontal lines, the book and the moon that we are seeing here. This means that we get a proposal, a work proposal, in another way, a romantic proposal from a partner, a potential partner. This could mean romantic letters also that we are seeing here, or we are about to get an invitation, or we give an invitation to somebody and we want to connect to this person. This is what we are seeing here, because the ring points out to a union. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, we have the fox in the middle. I want to mention this immediately. With the fox in the middle, we need to be careful. Even though your feelings are very good on this relationship, we need to consider them. Why? Because the fox points that one of both parties is half-hearted in the relationship. Maybe this person has other objectives, and it's just temporary. So be careful here, because it's possible that one of both parties is half-hearted in this relationship. Now, coming back here to the book and the moon, this could point to a psychology study that we are doing here, because the moon is the way the mind works. This is possible, or it's a creative study, because the moon is the field of creativity. The moon is what is on our mind, in the way we are creative. This is what we are seeing here. This could mean a study that leads to a very stable profession if we continue it. So this is something on the long run, and we maybe should stick to these feelings if we, to this education, if we have the right feeling on it. Anyway, it's possible also, if you have a job, that this points to undeclared work. So here we see here that maybe we are able to earn money off the books. If you're a student, that is of course very nice if you can earn money off the book. If you're in a job, it's possible additionally that you get a proposal from the higher authorities, from the CEO, from the boss, that there is a possibility to earn money off the books. So here, this offer could be made here for you here. This is what we are seeing. Anyway, you will keep this secret. Of course, you will keep this to yourself. Anyway, this points to any form of education that is involved in the mind. Sometimes also for some people, this would be like spiritual studies or something that is in the mind, darker studies who touches the deeper soul of the mind. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also we study certain instincts of people here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Then we have the moon and the ring here on itself. The moon and the ring here, it points to, there's one of the both parties here is very loyal in this relationship. Normally, this is a very loving and sincere relationship, but with the moon, we need to be careful. So I'm assuming here, one of the both here is very loyal and the other one has still doubts. It's like it's possible here that the mood is going in several directions from one person. It's possible in another way that you're dreaming of this commitment, that you want to commit to this person, and it's more like an imagined thing. Sometimes the moon can make us imagine things. This is possible also, but it's possible that the actual interaction is going through, but if the connection will be stable on the long run, that will be something else, especially with the moon with the fox in the moon. But you can be sure here with this combination, there are certain emotional ties that bring you together. Maybe it's your past who brings you together. There's a kind of like-mindedness here to the partners. Maybe you are in the same study direction or you work in the same field. So there's similarities here between the two people here. This is what we are seeing here. We can also bring each other's fears out. This is what we see also with this combination. Then we have the fox. Sorry, the tower, the fox, and the mice. The tower and the fox here, it points here that we need to be careful that certain people in authority, especially the higher placed authorities, not our direct manager, but the higher authorities, the CEOs, that maybe there's some dishonesty here. This is what we are seeing. We need to be very careful here that they are honest to us. On another way, it could point to a job on the long run, but maybe we need to sacrifice something. It's possible also that in the job, there is a lot of details. If we have a job, the mice sometimes is details, and we need to pay attention to the details of the job. So this is the combination here that is possible here with this combination. Anyway, probably we are not unfamiliar with this job. We have done this before because the tower tends to return with things of the past. So maybe for some reason you have been in a similar job before and you are quite easy to adjust, even though you know it's stressing. The mice also are a little bit stressy because they are all over the place here. If there is an issue on the job, you need to talk about it. You need to communicate about it if it's the right time. Because if we leave the mice unattended on the job field, sometimes the problems get bigger. So you need to pay attention here. If something is irritating you in the job, maybe you need to communicate about it. If you do, probably this could be something in the long run, but we need to be careful here. Maybe the authorities or the people in charge are not necessarily what they seem. It doesn't mean it's a bad job. It's possible also for some project or for some parts of your work, there is independence, or you need to work alone some part of your job. You have certain project here that, that you do alone and that you need to focus on. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, we need to think about ourselves here, about our career, how we can move on. This is what we are seeing here. After you worked, probably you need to withdraw yourself because probably there's a lot of people, there's a lot of noise around you. And then if you need to educate yourself, you need to relax your mind here. This is what we are seeing here. Probably you have like a hideaway where you can study or where you can recover after the job. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Then we have the fox and the mice. The fox and the mice, we need to be careful that something is not coming back to us. As I said earlier, you need to pay attention to the details in your work. You need to see that you work with the details, because it's possible else something comes back to you. If you didn't finish a job in the details or in certain areas, it's possible it's coming back to you and it's backbiting you. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, also it could mean that you feel for the work that you are doing, that you feel underpaid. This is possible also. Maybe these persons, the people in charge, as I said, something is not completely right here and they are trying to profit from you. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's a possibility, it's not necessarily so, but also be careful that your time paid on time. Especially if you work off the books, see that you are paid on regular times and don't wait for your payments. This is what we are seeing here, because maybe the money would not be coming to you if you are not correct. Build in a certain regime for letting you pay. Here, this is what we are seeing here with this combination. You need to be a little bit strict and authoritative about that these people pay you on time, so that you are always paid for your work. This is what we are seeing. Anyway, there is some stress here in the job here. With this combination, maybe sometimes it could be too stressing here. Also, it means on the work field, we need to be careful if we work in a certain area that things are not stolen from us. If we work with certain instruments or certain things, that they are not taken from us, especially if we work in the public. So we need to be careful here that things are not taken from us. And it's not necessarily money that would be taken from us. I think something structural here is taken from us here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, you suspect here in the business that something is going on. You suspect there is a corruption going on, and maybe you feel that they want to exploit you, but maybe for now you have no other alternative here than working there. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the letter, the anchor, and the birds. So the letter and the anchor here, these are documents that make us stable. Maybe you need to forward these documents in another way. For some people, this can mean a tax declaration, because this is these two cards are taxes. This could point to an accountant, somebody who works with money, who controls or let us control the authority and our stability. If you are in another phase of your life, this is. So this could point to accountants here, what we are seeing here, or we need to forward certain bills, tax fillings, credit reports. Maybe we are confronted with money in our work and we see that something is off the books there, that something is not right there. So we are confronted with these facts and we need to keep quiet about it. Of course, if you're underpaid then and you see what these people earn in the side, it will make you confused. This is what we are seeing here. And maybe it's not the right time here to out this. As we saw earlier, this could be connected to some sinister things that are going on here, and maybe the witnessing that we saw earlier in the stage is connected to it. Anyway, it's possible that the business is not really operating as it should because we have the mice there. So it's possible here that things are not working very fluidly. It's like there are speed bumps in the process here. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, you will come to certain conclusions here with this, and at a certain point, when it's your time, you will move on from there. You will move on from this job, and you will go to another job. Probably, if you have enough in it, you will break the chains here. If you have something steady, more stable in your perspective here. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, this points to important conversations that we are having on the long run. Maybe the job, we need to keep it for now, but we are hoping for something better, or we are aspiring for something better. Then we have the anchor and the birds. Here, this is a combination of self-expression here. We need to be more self-confident, or we are more self-confident here. Maybe we need to make certain compromises, as we saw earlier in this job. This is what we are seeing here. Possibly you want to leave there, but for some reason in the job, you need to postpone your departure. This is what we are seeing here also. And because we are not able to let this go, it brings us stress and worries. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's possible that this place where you work is closer to the water or the sea area. Here, this is what we are seeing here. This could, for instance, represent seagulls. Here, this is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, your thoughts are circling, your worries persist, you need to think. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. But finally, will we move on to this? Maybe we need to sacrifice certain things, or we need to departure for certain things. But for now, it's like we are delayed and we cannot move on from this situation. So then we go in the vertical lines. We have the book, the tower, and the letter there. The book and the tower here, this points that on the educational field, or we are well educated, or we are an educator. Here we have the necessary degrees already. We work for a broad audience here, so I give a lot of perspectives here. So anyway, this points to experience. We have experience in certain fields of our life. This is an educational authority here, a university, as I said earlier here. It's possible that we have reached a certain level of education in our life. We can use this level. This is what we are seeing here. We know about the law. We know how things are operating, but then we are in another level of our life. We need to follow certain corporate rules here. This points also that we inform ourselves from libraries, from new things here. Anyway, it's possible also that you have a lot of knowledge here in your field of work, and this creates loneliness. As we say, it's lonely sometimes at the top. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the tower and the letter. This is news coming to you. You received this news already. This could be news related to the job. We saw this already, or job changes. We saw this here. This could be legal news, memos coming to you. You are not really emotional about it. If you are a legal expert, it could also point to a legal expert in documents, in accountancy. This is what we are seeing here. Or the job is, if you are as an employee, you work in accountancy and you're really an expert in your field, but maybe you cannot reveal all that you know and all that you see. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Then we have the moon and the fox in the vertical line here. Here we see that if certain offers are made to us and we don't feel very comfortable out then, or we think this is not correct, it's possible here that it's best to refuse those offers, especially with the mice, because it could be like something, a trap is set up for you. And if you go into this offer, it could mean losses for you. It could mean a loss of contract, and something is off here. So if you have certain offers and you don't trust them because they are shady, just don't go into it here. This is what we are seeing with this combination. It's possible that there is a trickster around you or a tricker here around you, and this puts you in a negative position. So we need to be careful here. We need to be suspicious. We need to care about ourselves here with this combination. And also, if this makes us worried, we need to try to sleep. We need to try to get enough rest here with this combination. Then we have the fox and the anchor. Here with this situation, we see that we need to adapt in our work, in our work environment. Maybe there is no choice till it's the right time to move on. It's, as I said earlier, for now, maybe we need to keep it, but later we are able to move because the birds are moving around. We will leave it behind later on, and something new, some new offer will be made to us later. So coming back here to the fox and the anchor here, we need to be careful here that we are not deceived for money here. I say this here again, if you work off the books or you have a salary, see that your salary is on time. Protect yourselves here with this combination at all time. Also with this combination, we need to see that we can trust everybody in the workflow. So it's best if you discover certain things that you don't share them with your colleagues. It could mean that our colleague is connected to the CEO or there's a connection with the higher authorities. So we cannot trust even our colleagues. We need to be very careful with this combination because it could put us in a bad spotlight here. If the fox is involved, we need to be careful and we need to watch around us. We cannot let ourselves influence here by our emotions. Just think about yourself, your own work, and see that you're paid on time. These people may not care about certain things the way you do. This is what we are seeing here. Here we see that we are better safe than sorry. This is what we see with this combination. Then we have the ring, the mice, and the birds. Here we see here that in the relationship, there's some disillusionment coming to us. It's possible that that you literally part ways here. We saw this here earlier in the reading, that one of the both persons is half-hearted. And here we see this again. It's possible that there is a fallout because one of both of you is disillusioned here in this relationship. It's possible that you made certain agreement with a certain partner and that these things that you agreed about, or these promises that you made towards each other, they are not honored. And because these agreements are not honored, it gives you stress and you let it go. We see that there is a possible breakup here for a while because promises are broken here. Maybe you feel that this commitment, it brings you more harm than well. Also, if you have, here we see again, something is lost, but also I mentioned it earlier, be careful here that some jewelry or some things that are important to you, that point to commitments, is not taken from you, because this points on taking away from jewelry. So be careful with your jewelry, it's not taken from you. This is what we see here also. Anyway, we temporarily break the contract here, we temporarily break with this relationship till we are sure, because this whole thing might make us nervous here. This is what we are seeing here. There could be some losses involved with this. Anyway, you will probably hear, because the birds are talking, you will hear that about this commitment, there is rumors about this commitment, and you hear some certain things, and probably that's why you want to quit with it, because these rumors stick to you. It's possible that there are that there's a kind of pollution here in this relationship. This is what we are seeing here, and for some reason, that's why you will break up. Then we have, or you could break up. It's not necessarily so, but you could break up. This is what the cards are telling, but we can keep the things under control. We are the master of our own fate. We see here this is possible. Then we have the mice and the birds on itself. Here we see that there are some lies in this relationship. There might be some small arguments here that we are seeing here with this combination. Again, we see some gossip here. It causes social stress. It might make it a little bit difficult for going out. Here, this is what we are seeing. And also we are on alert for ourselves because of things that are happening around us here. This is what we are seeing. We could feel here in this relationship, we are the one who are in disadvantage here. This is what we are seeing. But as I said, be careful that nothing is taken from you. Then we have the book, The Fox and the Birds. The book and the fox here, we see here somebody again who studies or who has still more to learn or who is willing to learn or works off the books or have secret knowledge, but we already saw this here. I'm just seeing if I can add something more here. Then we have the fox and the birds here. We see again, we are confronted with lies here. We don't trust people. Maybe we don't trust nobody in the place where we work and we are obligated there to work. This is how it point to be out. As we further go in the reading, sometimes things becomes clear. So maybe things are not honest there in these jobs where you work here and you educate yourself for getting out of there. Sometimes things get clear as we go in the reading. Anyway, here we see that, or we have the feeling that we cannot trust everybody around us. Our mind tells us and our feelings tells us the same here. Probably if we want out there, probably we need to negotiate even for getting out of this situation. Maybe we want to get rid of the contract. This sometimes is that we lose, we want to get rid of the contract and we communicate, maybe it's too much and we want to get out there. We see some things that we don't agree with, maybe some cunningness is going on here. This is what we are saying, but also it tells us this combination that we need to stay calm in this relationship. It's best here that we are diplomatic here. We need to apply a structural diplomacy here. And we need to wait till it's the right time. This is what we are seeing here. Don't blab around, don't talk too much, keep things for yourself. Take your time to observe here with this combination. It's best here with the fox that we stay alert, that we stay on our tiptoes here. This is what we are seeing here. Also, we are pointed here to be careful what we put on social media, because we know if you put something on social media, it's there to stay. So be careful also if you put something on social media, maybe unwanted, you tell something that you don't want to share and it could have a negative effect on you. So be careful, be watchful what you put on social media here. What we see more here, can we add something here? In a way, if you work somewhere, it's possible that, but this it will not apply on everybody. It's possible in your work that you are confronted with very refined forgeries, because this points sometimes to very refined forgeries. So it's very difficult, especially if you're confronted with paperwork also in your job. Be careful here for fake money, for fake payments. So be careful here, because here this points to very smart and very intelligent and very, this is craftsmanship that is not real. So here we need to be careful here. They're very refined, double check everything. If you receive money, if you receive documents here, we need to be careful with this combination. Anyway, it's possible here also that you are put under pressure from higher and they try to verbalize you. It's possible that they try to give you some penalties or they want to put some punishment on you here. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe these are really shady people, so we need to be careful here. We saw this earlier here with this combination. But also this points that we will try, even though we are not in an easy situation, we will still try to enjoy life. This is what we are seeing here. Here it says we need to trust our gut. We need to trust our own gut here, our own feelings. Then we have the ring, the fox and the letter. The ring and the fox here, this points here, there could be a relationship to the one who is connected to us, to our lover or our partner and our work. So in a way, maybe this partner is involved, maybe she's in the same business, maybe she's part of the business, and maybe they involved you in the business for certain reasons. But the question is if this person is really in it for you or for the business. So we see this here, things become more clear now. You get the picture here now, what is coming out here. So here we need to be suspicious about these promises, because maybe this relationship is based on falseness and ulterior motives here. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, see that you always have the originals. You keep the originals here if that is possible, and lock them in a safe place so they are not taken away, or you have proof that you had these documents. Then we have the fax and the letter on itself. Some news can come to you that unsettles you. In a way, this could be a news from the top here that we are seeing here. And in a way, it points also, once we are out, that we will get more opportunities. But it's for now, it's like we need to let go of something. We need to let go of a part of our life. Maybe this is the wrong job, but for now, you cannot get out. This is what we are seeing here. You will understand here, this is like a double situation here that is going on here with this combination. It's possible here that you receive manipulative communication here with this combination. And this combination in the beginning, I forgot to tell you, this points also sometimes to secret societies. In a way here, maybe these people have some secret contacts, or maybe you yourself have contacts out of your school days. Sometimes there are societies where we are invited in as we go to university. And this could point also to that. Maybe the contact comes from there, from before, because the tower returns and the ring returns also. So maybe that's the way that these people came into your life. So this is possible. I didn't saw this earlier, but this is possible also. So anyway, Gemini, it's a little bit a tricky laying that we have here, but if you're smart and you communicate at the right time, you will get out of it. There are several possibilities here because we do a general reading, but you need to get the best out of it here for yourself. Anyway, I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If this card reading don't fit you at all, please check out the other 3 card readings that are connected here. We do now also short love card readings for each month for the sign of Gemini. Please check those also. And we do, of course, the philosophical financial card readings. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time, and I'm sure we see each other in my other card readings. Thank you for your time, and bye-bye for now.